Welcome back to New York, Capital Combat Zone, 0 hour. We're back at it, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh yeah, first of all, I gotta say, that was not Kush. That was Gray Fox in the last episode. My apologies. Both amazing players, but I got confused because I'm old and brittle. Anyways, let's get to it. We're just gonna do a quick attack, and then I'm gonna show you what it's like to stalk through a forest for a really long time. Here we go, let's go. Put up a few rounds by the ref. Put some heads down. Start to advance. We got to move up with the shields once again. That's why you got to work out for this game, I'm telling you.
Where are they? The inside the octagon?
Nah, no idea. They all just bugged out, dude.
Okay, the oncoming fire is from the right. That's where I got hit going last time. So I can cover on the right side. I'll try to get in there again.
Go to that fence, like our plan. Yeah. Go past it. Go past. Go on with the top. Right here. To our 11 o'clock.
I need you on me! Red team, on me!
No time for backup, gotta go.
Go, go, go!
He's hit! He's hit!
So we got completely lit up, but it was worth a try. Now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to try and be a little more sneaky. I'm going to go up through the right side of the forest, the right flank. Try to sneak up behind enemy lines and be real quiet and sneaky about it. Now I'll give you some tips on how to do stuff like this. Typically, this is called stalking. It's what snipers do. I don't have a sniper setup per se. But I had one player following me. You don't want large numbers to do this type of thing. But,
Can I go up that hill?
I think so. There's a yellow liner that says the objective.
I'm not seeing it.
So, you want to do it?
yeah. Now the gentleman who I'm going to travel with was extremely cool, extremely skilled. And I'm just showing you what it's like when you take that unbeaten path, crawling up hills, crawling through nasty stuff. You gotta be in shape if you want to be a so-called sniper, because you're always taking the hardest route others don't think of taking. Survey the area. Try to get a good line of which area you want to go. Very important you know the map. Very important you know the layout of the field. And notice how...
Good copy, just pushing right side to help reinforce castle.
There's a yellow. Contact, contact. 12 o'clock. We're in tan camouflage. Moving left, 30 yards. Moving left. There, there. We can get closer.
Now I want to get as close as possible to the shot. I don't have first strike rounds, so I got to make sure these round balls connect. Notice how I don't jump over that branch, I crawled over it. You go as low as you can for as long as you can. Especially in foliage like this. Low foliage, you crawl low. Medium, you do a little higher crawl. When I say crawl low, that means a belly drag as far as you can. Now, I don't want to show you guys the full 20 minutes it took us to crawl through this stuff, because you're going to get kind of bored, but I'll show you what ends up happening when you do this. And do this efficiently, you get to sneak up on the enemy. Pretty darn cool. And this is why I wear gloves, because the stuff you got to crawl through, you never know what you got to crawl through. Remember, try to move from cover to cover. Keep your head down low. Let's fast forward this footage a little bit for you guys. I don't want you to have to watch the entire thing, but what happens is I get behind an enemy base and I try to take them out nice and cool. And you're going to see what happens next. This will remind you, always wipe off old hits. Let's go. I see one there. I take a shot. I have a ball break, and then I try to change my angle of attack, go from the other side and surprise him. Think I just missed it. Try from the other side yet again. Watch this.
You want to give it up? You want to give up?
I give him the chance to give up.
You want to give up?
He doesn't want to, which is cool. I take a shot. I think I missed. I'm not sure.
You hit! You hit!
I hit him that time for sure. Right on the pack.
Come and check me. Your man stay there. Come and check me. Your man stay there. You come and check me. You didn't get me. Camera. You didn't get me. You sure?
He said he got me. So I told him to come and check me out while his other man chills. And he thinks that he got me. He points to an old hit from my camera from earlier. And I'm not about to argue the point. But the lesson of the story is wipe off your old hits. When you go to your base after your hit, make sure you wipe off old ones so they can't be mistaken for new hits. So, it's my own fault. If I wiped it off, he couldn't have said he hit me. And there would not be any confusion, but it's all good. It's all the land of paintball, and I'm going to be back to kill more anyway, so it's all good.